Welcome back to the channel. Today will be a bit of a unique video. Instead of the usual review or fan theory, I wanted to discuss a growing problem with the show. The BBC are relying way too heavily on the 10th Doctor.
What?
Before going any further, I think it's important to know that this is not an attack on the 10th Doctor or the current era of the show. With that in mind, let's move on with the video. Alright, so I don't think it's any secret that David Tennant's incarnation of the Doctor is very popular amongst fans and critics alike. A lot of online lists, reviews and opinions depict him as the most liked version of the Doctor. And the BBC are very aware of this. Ever since the marketing team for Chibnall's era took over, there has been a shift in the kind of merchandising. First of all, the show isn't being pushed enough whenever series or specials are on TV, but that is a separate issue away from this video. Secondly, whenever a piece of Doctor Who memorabilia is released, a comic or a Build-A-Bear, the 13th Doctor, played by Jodie Whittaker, isn't the focal selling point. All her merchandise acts as a pairing with the 10th Doctor, which is wrong. As it stands, right now, she is the main face of the show, and that should reflect through all merchandising and marketing. Imagine someone who has never seen the show wants to jump on. They would be lost due to poor marketing, and all merchandising wouldn't help them either. Not in its current state. At face value, it shouldn't seem that bad, but take a look at this trailer for example.
I'm the Doctor. Just probably not the one you were expecting.
Okay, so the introduction of the trailer is good. It does exactly what it should. You have the current Doctor of the era narrating it, there are nice shots of Daleks and Cybermen, and then it naturally ends. There was absolutely no need to have a silhouette of the 10th Doctor, followed by some of his dialogue. To me, as the consumer, it seems like the BBC and distributors of the game have absolutely no faith in the current era, and only believe it will sell if the consumer is aware of the 10th Doctor's inclusion. Look, this era isn't to everyone's taste. I can appreciate that. In a similar way, I know that there are lots of people that love it. The BBC need to leave the 10th Doctor alone. I know he hasn't had an on-screen appearance since 2013, but all of this merchandise and the Time Lord Victorious tie-in have completely oversaturated him. When he does inevitably return to the show, probably during the 60th, it wouldn't feel special. I think if they stop using his image over the next 2 years, they can still make his appearance amazing and special. If the BBC are so desperate to have multiple Doctors attached to Whittaker's 13, then they have a lot of options. The 12th Doctor is my personal favourite, for example. He, along with all the modern Doctors, are incredibly popular and loved as well. A good way to maintain the 10th Doctor's image while having a multi-Doctor platform would be reintroducing the Doctors into the merchandising. I know they did recently release an 11th Doctor Build-A-Bear, which is great, and I hope they continue doing things like that going forward. What do you think about this? Please let me know in comments. Also, if I could please ask you to hit that like button and subscribe as I post new content every single week.